Okay guys, so welcome back. It is now Season 4, Episode 20. In the last episode, Season 4, Episode 19, I did miscall it as one episode higher than it was. I called it Episode 20, so I thought about calling this Episode 19 Part 2, or 20 Part 2 as I called it incorrectly, but I think I'm just going to make it a whole new episode, just for simplicity's sake of people watching these in the long future. Okay, so something I did forget to talk about in the last two videos, actually, was this. I did get an achievement recently, and I got the Humiliator achievement, so this is destroying town halls in multiplayer battles, so I hit 100 town hall destroyed. This was... see, I guess it was before episode 17. I had been doing a lot of raiding then, and you'll be seeing some of those attacks in the future in question and answer videos, but I got my 100th town hall destroyed, so collected 10 gems, and we're now at 567 gems. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about before we go on to watch that replay and then do another attack, as you can see, I've got troops training down here, still, before we can attack, is one thing. And that is, as you can see down here, we've got lots of busy workers right here. So we've got 16 hours in the army camp, 3.5 days on the air defense, and 1.5 days on the archer tower. So what is the sort of importance of this? Well, that means any gold that we steal definitely will have at least one or two chances, well, two chances of getting attacked before we're able to spend it. Or at least all of it, because the worker will be occupied. So what do I mean by that? So, well, we'll raid a couple more times here, maybe at least once, and then I'll log off, and then we get attacked once, so that's one attack. And then 12 hours runs out, and this army camp will still be upgrading. It'll be 4 hours off, 12 hours away, assuming they don't 3-star us, which they won't. They better not, because it hasn't happened, like, in forever. So, assuming they 1-star us and give us a 12-hour shield, then this army camp will finish up 4 hours after our shield runs out. So that means we get attacked again, which means there's two chances people get to steal all of the resources we steal now, which is sort of a problem. It means any resources we steal now are more risky to steal. Beyond that, it does help, because, I mean, they can't steal all of our resources, so it's not like there's no point in raiding, it's just there's less of a point to raiding. Beyond that, because I was so ineffective with spells, I did queue up both of these spells in here, which is good, because that means the gold that I spent on these spells, they can no longer steal from us if they were to attack us. So that is a good point as well. Yeah, I guess it hasn't been a long time since I had to use both spells in one attack. Shows I screwed up pretty badly to make that the case. And how much did those spells cost, you might be curious? I got just over like 109,000. Well, 18,000 and 24,000, making it a total of just over 40,000 gold. So yeah, that put a big chunk in our count. But it also did take elixir, and we do need both of them. We do have some elixir projects coming up, such as upgrading the spell factory. As you can see right here, we're going to take 800,000. Okay, so as promised in the last episode, while the troops are training, we shall look at a recent attack. It was a high-level attack, Town Hall 8, as we suspected their base. Let's check it out. So, this guy did get some resources, so I certainly can tell he got into the storages, but I have not reviewed this attack. I'm very curious how they did so, and I know they also did not 2 or 3-star us. Despite being a Town Hall 8 and having a very full army, they used to attack us. Look at level 5 archers down here attacking. As mentioned 2 episodes ago, the mortars will be very effective against these archers. They'll one-hit them now. Interesting. So he's only starting off with a couple guys. So now we got more. He was probably trying to decide if he wanted to attack more heavily or not, and I guess he made a decision to do so. Ooh, level 5 wall breakers, as you can see from the gold walls right there. Pretty impressive. So 2 of them take out the pink gem walls, and we got archers and barbarians coming in. As you might have seen, there will be goblins coming in as well, but everything is infantry focused. Okay, clan castle guys, so that's drawing in guys. Ooh, big hit on the archers right there. We got 3 mortars firing on this guy, and notice there's nothing coming in from any other side. Wow, look at those guys just stacking up. Look at them. Our archers were behind the walls. They're being protected. Look at the archers shoot down the wall breakers. Ooh, all those wall breakers right there died before detonating. Super effective. Despite all these goblins coming in, the walls are not even damaged, so they're getting distracted running to the sides. Okay, now some of them are starting to work on the walls, but only now. Okay, a whole lot more barbarians coming in. We know Splash is going to be good against this. They finally destroy the walls. See, they're stacking up on our archers. Our clan castle guys are still alive in that bunch right there. Notice where all the mortars and wizards are hitting? That's where all the guys are still alive. Archers just die in one hit. Oh, finally they broke into the center. The last few goblins. Let's see how much damage they're able to do. Okay, he's deploying more goblins now that he's finally broken in. Barbarian just died to a big hit. And then some more goblins come in. So they got the elixir storage. That's 100% of our elixir storage right there. And they damaged the left one and damaged the right gold. Is that it? 28%. 4 seconds left. Wow. Wow, that was pretty poor. Honestly, I would say I did a pretty poor job of cleaning out the clan castle guys, but he did too. He suffered really heavy infantry losses from all that splash damage you probably noticed. Right in here, the guys got really grouped up. A bunch of the archers stayed behind the inner walls, which is why I love putting my clan castle in the center. So the archers deploy from the inside the inner walls and don't hop over until the units are farther away. Super effective right there. Beyond that, he had pretty good wallbreaker use, except for the fact that a bunch of them, the later ones, got shot down by clan castle guys, but at the beginning they were very effectively used. I didn't notice it during the video, but he did destroy a lot of walls in here, which means he started misplacing the units later on. If he had placed wallbreakers perfectly the entire time, he only would have destroyed 2 walls in the outer one, 2 walls in the middle one, and 2 walls in the center one. Instead, he's got 4 here and 4 here, so he deployed them somewhat ineffectually. Yeah, let's grade that attack. That I can't call very good. First off, they didn't get all of our storages, despite deploying a whole ton of guys. So let's pull up exactly how much they got and how much they had to expend. Oh, come on, message, pop up. Okay, there we go. So you can see the infantry here, pretty heavy on the barbarians, but not bad on the other guys as well. I guess it's pretty even, relatively. But let's see, how expensive is all this going to be? 10 wall breakers that are level 5. Those are expensive. Those are, what is it, 3,000 each? Ooh, I can't remember. I'm going to pull up the wiki and check right now, because you know what, the wiki is really useful for things like this. So I'm just going to go to Clash of Clans .wikia.com, and then I can pull up the troops and go to wall breakers and check how much these cost, because these are very expensive, I know. So this tells me that level 5 wall breakers cost 3,000 each. So that's 30,000 elixir right there. The 75 goblins, those cost, I believe, 200 each. The level 5 archers definitely cost 200 each, and the level 5 barbarians definitely cost 100 each, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, the point I'm making here is, damn, that was a pretty expensive raid. He got the elixir, didn't get very much gold, though. Yeah, he could have gotten a lot more, and he's probably hoping to get a lot more, but it didn't happen. I also did have some in my storages, and he didn't attack the storage except on this bottom right side down here. He didn't touch these ones out here, so maybe when he was in the middle of the attack, he could have spared a couple archers, a couple more goblins. That might have been effective to get some more resources, but he didn't. Okay then, so our army is now complete. As you can tell, the army camps are full, and the only guys training are guys preparing to be finished for the next attack. So let us move on to another attack phase. Okay then, is there anything else left to talk about in this base? Nope, I don't think there's anything. Let us move on. So, I didn't mention it in the last video, but we're just looking for gold. Elixir is of concern. We want to slowly gain it, but I don't have to start that army camp upgrade right away. Army camp? Why did I say army camp? Well, probably because I'm working on it right now. I'm not planning on starting that spell factory upgrade right away. Level town hall level 8 with terrible defenses, terrible walls. Not bad design. Yeah. This is why you don't rush to higher town hall levels. Very simply. Not great resources either. Here's a Town Hall 6, which is about equal to that Town Hall 8 we just saw in terms of defenses. The Town Hall 8 has more of them, but they're not higher upgraded, and the walls are all the same. So, yeah, it sort of shows you that Town Hall 8 is behind on the game a little bit. This Town Hall 6 is pretty standard. Could be higher for sure, but honestly, I'd consider that pretty standard to be a little under-leveled. Not good, but standard. You want to break the curve. That's why I always recommend... Well, you guys who are subscribers know what I always recommend, but for those of you who are new, I always recommend maxing out or getting very close to maxing out before upgrading your Town Hall. Just simply increases your defensive capabilities oh so much. And honestly, getting trophies is a lot about defense. When I first got to 2,000 trophies on my main account, I did it pretty much through defense only. I was a Town Hall 8 at the time, and pretty new one at that, and honestly, my defenses weren't even the best leveled stuff around. But with good design and clever layouts, I tricked a lot of people into thinking they could one-star me, and then they just miss, just short, usually in the 40s somewhere, so they even give me a shield for their efforts too. But I just didn't have to attack and climbed up to 2,000 very easily. Defense is definitely an overlooked thing when it comes to gaining trophies. So whenever someone's like, "Hey Flammy, I'm in a clan competition, first one to 1,700 trophies wins. How should I win it?" Well, I always say, focus on your defenses. Everyone else will be focusing on attacks, but you focus on your defenses as well. I mean, at that point, you can't really like upgrade all your stuff without spending a bunch of gems, because normally it's like someone else will beat you if you delay a week, and it's not like you can upgrade that much in a week. But here we are with 141,000 gold. A good amount is going to be in the storages. There might be some in the mines. We'll see. We'll see. Cannons in the corners are very exposed to archers. We have 2 air defenses. They're not terribly placed. Actually, they're pretty good placement. Pretty protected. One issue, though, is see how there's a bunch of non-combat buildings in the center? That's going to be an issue because he can't attack. What do I mean by that? He can't. He won't have things in the middle that can attack to all sides. So our giants will have a pretty easy time focusing down stuff. I'm going to attack from this side into this air defense because there's a decent amount of gold in the storages. Not all of it, like I mentioned, but some. Focus down the mortar and then the air defense. Start deploying archers to help out here. First I'm going to drop the healer, though, right now. I think I'm going to lose a bunch of giants to spring traps down here in a second, but nothing I can do about that. Right after they kill the wizard tower, I think there's a bunch of spring traps right here. Oh, yes, there aren't, so we saved the giants. Oh no, the healer's dying. Nothing I can do about that. Please get out of range. Please get out of range. Please. Oh, survived by 1 hit. Oh, damn me. So that's one thing you can do. You can intercept clan castle troops if you're a little delayed on them. Oh, well, there's a spring trap right there that we found. Clan castle guys, blah blah blah. While all these things are distracted, I'm going to deploy all my goblins. I'm not sure I'll get a chance to steal all the resources later. If the giants die, yeah, the giants died. Exactly like I was thinking. So because the giants died, I wanted to deploy those early. Can we still win this? Well, the question is, do we want to win this? I want to get into the storages, so I'm going to deploy my clan castle guys. There's actually a wall breaker in here. One of my clanmates just was like, oops, I misclicked a second ago between these last 2 episodes. So hopefully these archers will all go for the archer tower as soon as these buildings on the right are dead. Oh, there's a there's a wall breaker. Yeah, so if we're able to take out this archer tower, oh, perfect. They're going for it. Okay, so then they'll break through the walls and they'll have a free reign to attack all these storages. Why is that important? Well, it's actually really important because all these storages are completely unprotected. These archer towers and wizard tower don't have the range to protect them. The mortar would have some range to protect some of them, but not when it's got that few of guys. Oh, spring trap. Can the wizard tower hit this guy? Yes, he can. And the camp's nearly dead. Okay, as you can see, there's not much elixir in the storages, but there should be about some gold. I don't know exactly how much. I'm going to, in the last 20 seconds, I'm going to deploy these 3 guys. They'll take some archer fire, but you know what? They're going to get some gold from the mine as well, which is going to be enough to pay for them. So, like, they probably got, like, 5,000 gold right there. For that amount of elixir of 3 barbarians, yeah, that was worth it. So this was an interesting all-out attack. What was up with the giants not surviving all the way around? Well, this space is pretty good against giants with the things segmented in the corners. We got about as much as I expected to get. But you know what? I mean, look at, we got 85,000 elixir and 116,000 gold. I don't need to 3-star them. I mean, it'd be nice, but it's not needed. So I'll just take that 1-star as it turned out to be and take it and run away. I was pretty happy with how I handled deploying guys at the end with the archer tower. I was sort of fortunate in the fact that the 1 or 2 remaining barbarians from the clan castle pulled my archers over, which helped get them to attack the archer tower faster. If I had really cared about the storages in the middle, one tactic I could have done was use my wall breakers to break through the walls, just to assist my clan castle guys in getting through. Ended up not needing to do that just because there wasn't enough elixir in the center for me really to care. But beyond that, that's going to wrap up this episode. I need to queue up all my army for next time, but thank you guys very much for watching. If this is your first time watching me, or even if it's not and you haven't yet subscribed, why don't go subscribe? I put out new content every day, and often several times a day. So you know what? Look forward to it. Subscribe if you haven't. And if you already have subscribed, I love you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Like and comment if you so want to do so. And as I forgot to do last time, before I wrap up this video and forget, I need to load up a base. So, I meant to load up this base at the end of the last video, but then I completely forgot. So, we shall be loading up this base to review in the comment section. So, this base is somewhat interesting in the fact that it's shaped like a beetle, if you hadn't noticed. I didn't mention that, but I have a friend on YouTube who has a design like this. It's got a whole ton of empty room in the center, which is very interesting. I expect there'll be some Teslas in there, but very, very interesting, isn't it? So, pretty high-level defenses all around. Town Hall 8. Let's see what Clan Castle guys they have. Only 5 archers. Ooh, that's neglectful. Beyond that, or at least they have crappy teammates. Beyond that, something really very interesting about this base is look where their air defenses are. So, one's here. One's here. Any others? Nope, because they're a Town Hall 8. They only have 2, and they're both really poorly placed. So this is a rare circumstance where actually a mass balloon could be quite effective. Other than that, Dragon or Healer is going to be very effective as well, because you don't even need to worry about your stuff dying. Perhaps even a double Healer attack. And just to show you that this base is very much worth raiding, look at this amount of resources. 1.3 million gold-ish, and Elixir should be even more than that. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is 3.4 million Elixir? Something like that. A whole ton of Elixir. Yes, this base is very much worth raiding in terms of resources. Actually, there's even more gold than that, because there's 3 storages. Oh, and there's 4 Elixirs. Well, this base could be very valid to attack just for that. You know what? I just noticed that. So, you know what? I'm going to see if this guy's online to be revenged. I might extend the episode if he is. Dun, 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 dun. Revenge? Dang it. Okay, that's alright. Well, guys, if he was not online, how would you revenge this guy? Let me know in the comments section. And as I was saying, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. And if you are subscribed, let me know by liking the video and commenting in the comments section. Also in the comments section, let me know how you'd attack that base. That's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, have a great day.